Good morning, M4. This video will give you answers on the question or the activity we had yesterday on English regarding or about the voyage of Dr. Dolittle. We will start answering activity 1. I will give answers for questions number 1 and 2. For number 3 or the question 3, I will check that in Google Classroom and you can check my comments there. But for numbers 1 and 2, please listen and check your answers. The first question we have, what are the characters talking about in the extract? And on the video I sent yesterday, I said there are 3 topics that they're talking about in the extract. So the first one is school. They're talking about school. It's in this part of the extract, the second paragraph and the third paragraph. This is where they talked about school. And the second topic they are talking about is learning to talk to animals. On the extract, you will see it here when Polynesia described the actions or the language of the animals. And the reason why before the animals are not really talking. So on this paragraph and in this paragraph you will see. The third one, they talk about Dr. Dolittle. So on this paragraph here, at the last one or the last paragraph, you will see they're talking about the work of Dr. Dolittle and how the boy Tommy Stubbins can help Dr. Dolittle. So these 3 are the answers for our question number 1. Question number 2, who appears to be telling the story or the narrator? Is it a boy, Tommy Stubbins, or Polynesia the parrot? And then you have to find evidence to support your answer. And the answer to this question, the one telling the story, is the boy, Tommy Stubbins. And for the evidence or proof in the extract, you can use, when you read the first paragraph on top, it says here, having breakfast, Tommy Stubbins, the name of the boy, speaks to Polynesia, Dr. Dolittle's parrot friend from Africa. So Tommy speaks to Polynesia. And on the lines here, it says, you can see, well, it all depends, said Polynesia. So meaning, Tommy is the one telling the story. I don't know, I answered. The use of pronoun I refers to Tommy and not Polynesia. So if your answer is similar to that one, or you can use a different phrase that shows Tommy Stubbins is speaking or saying something to Polynesia, then that is correct as well. So again, for question number 3, it's going to be your own answer. I will check that. So let's go to activity number 2. So for activity number 2, we have this passage from the extract and the questions, also 3 questions. So the first question, it asks, which things does Polynesia say must be noticed about animals? So we have to write a tick on the boxes if Polynesia said those things. Or if you are writing on your notebook, you have to write the phrase which one Polynesia said in the passage, okay? So, the way animals walk, did Polynesia say that? Yes, Polynesia said that. 2, the way animals move their tails, did Polynesia say that? Yes, Polynesia said that. Wiggle, that was the wiggle their tails. In this part here, wiggle their tails. Number 3, the way animals move their head. Yes, Polynesia also said that. It says here, move their heads, the way they walk and move their heads. Number 4, the way animals blink their eyes. No, Polynesia did not say that, so you should not put tick or you shouldn't write this in your notebook. Number 5, the way animals twitch their whiskers. Yes, Polynesia also said that. It's mentioned here, the way they twitch their whiskers. So this is our answer for number 1. We have 4 answers except for this one. Okay, question number 2. Why do lots of animals hardly talk with their tongues? The answer to this question was said by Polynesia. In the olden days, animals are afraid to make lots of noise because they were afraid to make a noise for fear that the savage creatures heard them. So that is the answer. Okay, so I wrote the answers here. So that is why they were afraid of the savage creatures. The savage creatures were the lions or the tigers. That's why they're using their body language to show what they're trying to say. They're using action instead of sounds. Now question number 3. Why did birds not mind so much? Why do you think birds doesn't care if they make lots of noise? The answer to that is this one. Because they always had wings to fly away with, so they can fly away from danger. So that's the answer. So if you wrote this, they had wings to fly away with, that's correct. If you say something because they have wings, they could fly away from danger, that's also correct. If you have any other answer that has the same thought or meaning, that is correct. So these are the answers for our activity 2 and comprehension for the voyage of Dr. Dolittle. So make sure you've checked your answers, and after that, if you're finished or if you're done with checking the answers, please proceed to the lesson for today and watch the video and do your activity.